Evening, folks. Well, last time you saw me, I was sitting right here at this very kitchen table in different circumstances. Suffice to say, that didn't pan out. Now, before y'all start jumping up and down for joy, it didn't. Am I upset? Yeah, a little, but I'm also realize things happen for a reason. With that not working out the way I anticipated it, it made me have to rethink and decide to come at it in a different direction, which I did. And that, suffices to say, panned out and had results. I came out in a different direction and decided to go a different way. So now we're going to take the big ocean crossing boat and we're just going to shelve it for the time being. And I got thinking, that idea, it was crazy. It was crazy. And not that I couldn't have done it, and I could have done it. But what I've come up with instead, and this is what's going to happen, is I'm going to start smaller, because right here in this northeastern corner of Oklahoma that I'm in, and it's blown my mind. It is just blown my mind that it's been here. I've been down here for 5 years now, and I didn't know it was here. And it's been right in front of me the entire time. But there is a very vibrant, and I mean vibrant, aquatic lifestyle here. The various lakes and the river systems and the waterways, Hell, we got one of the longest man-made waterway that connects Tulsa to the Mississippi River, So, it's here. Mind-boggling. Well, what's here? Not only that, the boats that are here. In backwater Oklahoma, in these big lakes, there's some serious shipping going on. And what I have found, for me, what I stumbled across a couple weeks ago, and just finally finished the deal this morning, was I've come across, and there's some of you out there going to lose your minds over this, I found a 1986 Trojan International 10 meter. Yeah. On a freshwater lake in backwater Oklahoma. A 10 meter Trojan. Trust me, I've got the boat. The boat's bought. And I ain't gonna. Don't ever ask me what I pay for it, because I won't tell you, because you won't believe me if I told you. But yeah, I got a deal on it. I got a hell of a deal on it. So with that being said, I got the boat bought. It's on lake, not that far from here. It's only about a half hour from the house. At that, a little over half an hour from the house. The folks I got, just really, really nice people. Is it a perfect specimen? No. It's got its quirks. It has its issues. But that's what I was looking for. I was looking for something that needed tinkering on, something that needed, and I found it. Because that serves two purposes. What I was trying to say before, that serves two purposes. By starting with this thing, which is 35 feet overall, and it's got the twin stern drives, dual direct drives, it gives me a chance to start small, learn the systems that are on this boat, and with this boat, the systems that are on this boat are going to be the systems that I'm going to find on the larger ones. But by starting here and learning how to deal with them, how to work on them, and how to get them functioning, I'm learning. I'm learning on a freshwater lake in backwater Oklahoma instead of in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning here. So when I'm in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and this goes sideways, I know what I'm doing and know how to fix it. So this is where I'm learning. This is where I'm learning. Yeah. And I want to take you along with me. I want you to come with me. Now, don't be rolling your eyes like, oh, great, now another fix-it-up. No. Yes and no. There is some DIY that's going to have to be done to this thing. You know, the air conditioning unit, everything's there, but the unit itself has been removed long ago. So, but I have one coming for it. I've got one coming. I've actually got a newer, more modern, physically smaller but bigger unit, heat and air conditioning coming for it. It's got a vacuum. It's got the the vacuum pump on the head. It goes. Well, I'm looking into upgrading that because it's non-functioning. See what it'll take to put the new style electric in there. In the galley, the refrigerator works, microwave works. It's been new carpet throughout the cabin. All this, the cushions and everything have been reupholstered inside and aft, at the helm and in the cockpit. And the cockpit on this thing is huge, humongous. How you can make another cabin out of it. That being said, it's got a full bimini top where it goes from the front of the glass all the way to the rear of the boat. So you're at the helm and you're in the cockpit, you're completely covered, which is really, really nice. But it's open, so it gets air through there, which I found out yesterday when we took it down and put gas in it. Oh, makes a difference. Makes a difference. Yeah, God, it is so freaking hot here, folks. And that being said, you're probably not going to be seeing a lot of the wrenching action on the boat for the time being, just because it is so ungodly hot here right now. It was, I think it was 102, 103 yesterday. And out on the water, it was hotter than that. I'm a big feller, but I'm used to being in the sun, but nothing like I experienced yesterday, and I damn near went down. So this heat wave's gonna have to break. I think you'll start seeing this. Besides that, I gotta get parts ordered and things come in. But it's not just going to be DIY. We're going to be working on this thing at the same time. It is going to be going out on the water. We're going to be doing things with it. I've talked to the boys there in the marina. I found out where the catfish holes are. I know where the bass holes are at. So, there's going to be some things on, and, there's going to be the pleasure rides, just going out and chilling. So it's just not going to spend its time tied up in a slip doing nothing. And the other thing you guys going to have to take into consideration, hopefully I get enough content going where, I can get these videos out regular. But also my schedule, I drive a truck. I'm gone Monday through Friday usually, and I'm home on the weekends. So, going to have to bear with me on that as well. So this is going to go around my schedule as well. I did this so that we'll be working around that. And the other thing, we're starting this journey. I'm going to keep this name. I'm going to keep the name Lost at Sea. Because eventually that is the end game. That is the end game, is just to leave this rat race behind, get out on the open water, that deep, dark blue horizon, and just get lost at sea. And I'm trying to prove that anybody can do it. There's a social construct. It seems like society has built these boxes, and people have allowed society to build these boxes to put ourselves in. I ain't ever had that problem. I know what I am. I'm just a brain dead redneck, and I don't want to be anything else. But I'm not a victim, and I'm going to do as I please. I'm not living by another's leave, neither. And I want to be able to prove to y'all that no matter what, as long as you believe, and as long as you think you can do it, and you're willing to put the work in, that you yourself can achieve your dreams and goals. And I'm taking you along on mine, as you can see how I achieved mine. I'm willing to put myself out there for y'all. And it may be a perfect example of what not to do. There is also that. Because I'm quite capable of screwing this up spectacularly. So keep that in mind. But no, I don't accept society's boxing me in. Nope. You take me as I am, or see you. And that being said, one more thing. I do my best to get along with people. And I can take criticism. I do. I can take criticism. I can take constructive criticism. But if you're going to be mean, nasty, and derogatory and condescending about it, I'm telling you right now, shut the fuck up. I will not put up with it. I just will not tolerate it. But on the other hand, if you see me doing something, and you've done it yourself, and you know it don't work, don't be afraid to say, hey dude, I did that, it didn't work out, or whatever, or I did this instead, and this worked. Then I can deal, but just don't. And you know what I'm talking about, the ankle biters, the ones just got to nip at somebody's back all the time. Just snarky, just crappy people. They're miserable. I ain't gonna put up with that. Because that's not, I don't want this to go there. I want this something to be entertaining and positive, and something good come out of it. Like I said, and it could, just be slowly watch me lose my mind. That is a possibility. I could go insane and just lose it. And I got video evidence of it. It's documented. But that being said, I want this to be fun. I want you to come along with me. I want to share this journey with me. I've got ideas in my head, going along. If this thing gets traction and takes off, being able to do things with y'all or whatnot. But for the time being, we got to get started, and this is where I'm at. And please forgive my shoddy equipment or whatever, because I'm starting out. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm starting out, and as I go along and as I learn, yeah, then we'll get better. We'll upgrade. That's the whole idea. You start with what you got. You work with what you got, and you make yourself better. So hopefully y'all come along for the ride. We'll see where we'll go, and I'll end up lost at sea. Thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back again. And this is what I've been working on the last couple of days. Well, last week. It's 1986 Trojan International 10 meter that I found here in Blackwater, Oklahoma, of all places. 10454 Crusaders. As you can see, overall not in too bad a shape. Just decided to start small, work my way up. But yeah, big boat, lots of room downstairs. I'll show you that later. As you can see, plenty of space. I took this out yesterday and to put gas in it. Does have shore power. But as you can see, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. It's got some issues, but got a full bimini top on it. Previous owners just had this cover made, which really helped. And yeah, so this is where we're going to start. As I've started to affectionately calling this the classroom. This is where we learn. I would take it out today, but it is well over 100 degrees, no wind moving at all, and it is just too miserable. So we'll see footage of it in action down the road. All right, thank you. And that one throttle's a little hard.
Alright, we're back. Part 2. We're just out here having a little bit of fun, trying to get over to the fuel dock. Without running out of gas. And it's just on the other side of that point right there. Right about there is the end of the point. Once we get around it, we should be at the dock. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it goes pretty well. And yes, I know I'm a terrible cameraman. But hey, we're still trying here.
Still learning.
Try to aim for those guys out there, and then we'll come in on the shore side of them.
I've been aiming for that tree right there. Everything's healthy.
Yeah.
Going.
So you can see what you're doing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to get along. We got gas. Didn't take as much as I thought. I don't quite know what to make of that, which means the fuel tanks on this thing aren't as big as I thought they were. Well, we'll learn that. Gotta get the fuel gauges fixed. Alright, now we're just cruising up on the lake. Getting ready to turn this thing around and head back towards the marina. All I do, we'll get it up on plane so y'all can see that.
All right, here we go. And now we're hitting all of our little wigs. Alright, we're going to shut her down real quick. And you can see the horizon just coming right up. It's not too bad at all. We were only hitting about 3,000 RPM on both motors. Got a little bit of electrical work to do on it, a little bit of fine tuning, or small stuff.
Yeah, I got a throttle that's sticking, but we can deal with that. All in all, the bones on this thing are extremely good. I'm very pleased with it. I can, be seeing a lot more of it. The interior and a couple of the people we bought off of, they haven't had it that long. We did redo all the upholstery and the interior carpeting. We did a really nice job on it. They reupholstered the cabin.
There's the cabin. Sleeping quarters, the head, kitchenette area, another sleeping just underneath the steering house. Yeah, not bad at all.
And for no more than I paid for it, I keep looking for the game warden to come around and take me in for stealing this thing. Got it at a decent price. But yeah, bones are good. Definitely gonna make something out of this. So stay tuned and follow along. Thank you. This channel is for amateurs only. Keep that in mind. We are untrained, and we are completely pulling this out of our backside as we go along. But that's where we work best. Semper Gumbo.